Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's George. And it's Barlow in at the power forward. And for Golden State, they've got Draymond Green. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the small forward. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Back to Porzingis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
Now Philadelphia with it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him free points at the line. Yeah?
Okay, thank you, Allie. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Yeah, and I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
And here's Curry for 3. Barlow grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Embiid's got space. Money from 17 feet out.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Santos. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Curry passes to Green. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Curry against Maxey. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 6.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Pass to Barlow. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Curry. Melton outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Lets it fly. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 76ers trail by 3. And here is Maxey. Here's Barlow. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Change here. Post checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bona comes in for Embiid. And it's Grimes in for Barlow. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. George's shot is off. The Warriors trailing. Green in the post. Working on George. Good on the bucket. Green's got 5 now.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
Here's Maxey. Can't nail the jumper.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Santos. Pass to post. Here's Santos. Covered by Grimes. On the wing. Green unloads. And Grimes pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You won't see that from him very often.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Kicks it to George. The 3. Offensive board. And he goes in for the dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Bona's gotten his second bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. The 3 from Curry. Counted from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4 from distance that quarter. Back to the game after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Campaign. Joel Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
Payne with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here for the Warriors. Philadelphia also making some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Watford, and it's Lowry in for Payne. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Curry. The rebound by Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And here's Curry for three. Curry splashing one down from three.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lowry against Curry. Here's Grimes. And the three off target. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Lowry, the pass to Walker. Here's the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The three from Curry, and the Warriors with another three. Man, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Payton checked in for the Warriors. Philadelphia also making some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Walker. Edgecombe comes in for Oubre. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. And here's Maxey outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Warriors lead by 11. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Curry, that's good.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
76ers trail by 18. And here's Maxey outside. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Gets the three to fall.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 10.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And he's got a ton of momentum and showing no signs of slowing down.
From downtown. And it's Maxey missing.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Curry, no good. 76ers trail by 19. Steps back and fires. Porzingis grabs the board. And the Warriors with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Payton passes to Porzingis. This one for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Edgecombe. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so so it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Kristaps Porzingis, DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Santos in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back over to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Here's Melton. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
The 76ers shooting about 47%. A nice number. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news. But let's be honest, he is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Porzingis. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's Curry for 3. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got 4 rebounds now. Drives to the hoop. To the paint. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 9 points.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Green, the pass to Curry. Here's post. There's the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 37.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
And now the Sixers on the break. And here's Maxey outside. And the 76ers another three.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the three-point line.
The Warriors lead by 20. Here's Leons. On the wing, Curry. Let's go with a three. Nails it from three. Curry's got 40 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Grimes. And the 76ers another three.
No, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Maxey passes to Embiid. From the wing. Santos pulls it in. Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And the bucket is good. Curry's got 45 points.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Maxey, a good look. Again, Philadelphia.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Warriors lead by 23. Curry passes to Melton. The kick out, Curry. Here's Post. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. Curry's got 48.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Philadelphia's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. For three, George. The rebound by Melton. And the Warriors shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Curry banked it in off the glass. 53 points for Stephen Curry.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Edwards comes in for George, and it's Martin in for Maxey. Here's Martin. Here's Bona. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Let's try to make it a three-point play. The 76ers making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one misses. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Payne, the pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Edwards can't hit. Melton left side. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors with another three.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Campaign, then there's Edwards, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Embiid passes to Edwards, beyond the arc. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Edwards.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
Pass to Payton. For three. And Grimes pulls it down. And here are the 76ers. Payne with it. Now Podziemski defending. Here's Grimes. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Tipped. Over to the left wing. Here's Spencer. And the layup falls. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Pass to Podziemski. Good on the shot.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Payne. And yep, it's good.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. Sinks it from distance. Payton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Williams is checked in. George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Payne. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Oubre. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Back to Payton. There's the triple. Another three for Golden State.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside Grimes. For three, George. And he stays with it. 2 points. That one goes.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Here's Podziemski. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And it's Maxey missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Stephen Curry.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Payton. George for three, hits a three-pointer.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You gotta know how fast his trigger is.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Edgecombe, back to George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
The bounce pass, right on the money. Great setup.
Curry from deep three-point land. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Maxey. Puts up a three. And that's good. Paul George for three.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. The three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Now Philadelphia with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
For three, George. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Shot is good by Curry.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Curry against Maxey. The Warriors pull it in. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Payton. And the Warriors with another three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Out to the right wing. The three from Edgecombe. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
Curry, no good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offense.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. So for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Smooth at the